YouTube. I'd like to welcome y'all back to another edition of Cause We're Geek'D right here on the Glow Sun. What is it? Glow Sun Geek'D channel? Got so many Glow Sun channels. But yeah, the Glow Sun Geek channel. I'd like to welcome y'all to another edition. I got my two guests on. The two guys who put Cuz in Cause We're Geek'D. I got my kinfolk Will. What's up, man?
Yo, ready to get some geeked on?
Yes, sir. And the new addition to the channel, I got my kinfolk Cam. What's up, man?
What's up, y'all?
Fellas, listen. It's been an interesting weekend, as y'all know. Some good and then some bad. The bad, not too bad, but we're going to get into that. So today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about some of the Marvel delays that just came down. We're going to have a conversation about that, kind of give our opinions on that. And we're also going to be talking about the biggest thing that dropped this weekend, DC Fandom, and what we took out of it and what we are excited about. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start with the Marvel news. So there was a lot of news that dropped today. Well, actually, not even really just Marvel. It's Disney in general. There was some delays that came down today. And I'm going to turn it over to Will to kind of give us the rest of the information on that.
So, Kim, it was breaking news today, this morning, about Marvel shifting their, basically a lot of their production back a little bit. One thing that Kevin Feige said about these delays is the fact that with these production shifts and changes, they do have a ton of slots that they can deal with. So it does allow for them to be able to just shift slots around. So that's what ended up happening with a lot of their movies. Mm-hmm. So for the Marvel, you have the Doctor Strange 2 is going from March 25th to May 5th. You have Thor Love and Thunder going from May 6th, getting pushed to July 8th. You have Black Panther 2 going from July 8th to November 11th. All right. And then you have the Marvels going from November 11th to February 17th. So, quick side note, that means that next year, instead of having 4 Marvel movies, we're only getting 3 now because of everything gets shifted. Right. Sucks, but it is happening. Then we do have our Ant-Man and the Wasp. It went from February 17th, and it's getting all the way pushed to July 28th. So at the end of July. And then there's been 2 Untitled Marvel movies removed from the schedule, and then a third one that got moved from actually ended up getting moved up from November 10th to a week earlier, November 3rd. So Marvel's doing a lot when it comes to moving a lot of things around. So I think a lot of it is just, it can be a combination of something just happening at the production side of it. But then also, like Feige said, they have so many slots. It does give them a little bit of play to be able to move things around. And then you have a non-Marvel movie, but still part of Disney, Indiana Jones 5, which has been pushed back a full year. So that one has been pushed back the furthest. It's been pushed back a lot, but that's been the one that's been pushed back the furthest out of the Disney production movies that we know of so far. What's your thoughts?
Can I start with Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Can I ask y'all this? Are we ever going to see that movie?
I mean, hopefully, but I'm not going to hold my breath.
Y'all understand that Harrison Ford is over 80 years old. He's going to be over 80 when that movie comes out.
Yeah. What was it? It was right before did that Solo movie.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Solo? No, it was a different Star Wars movie. He had crashed a plane.
No, that was Force Awakens.
Yeah, Force
Awakens.
Yeah, so right before that, he had crashed a plane, and then after that, like he just chilled. He was like, okay, I'm not gonna do anything. And so, like, part of that, I guess he's not doing movies either, especially since we're still waiting on this Indiana Jones. But yeah, they need to hurry up and get it done so we'll be able to watch it.
Hey, I want y'all to understand something. Do y'all understand that the last Indiana Jones movie, The Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, came out 15 years ago?
No way.
15 years ago.
Jesus.
So you could just imagine how he looked old in that movie. Just imagine what he's going to be looking like in this movie.
Older.
Yeah,
That's
older. Yes. With like 85 R's at the end of it. And so, but just going back to the whole Marvel thing, Ken, what's your opinions on it, man?
Looking at this, said Black Panther got pushed back to November 11th from July 8th.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 months. And then one of the movies had been relocated a little bit earlier from November 10th to November 3rd. It seems to be Untitled right now.
Yeah.
Not sure what that could be, but it's been moved up to November 3rd. So I mean, a week and a day later, you'll get Black Panther. So hopefully, they're doing something. It has to be something as far as production, and also, sometimes they also try to move movies around to coincide as far as like the storytelling.
Yeah.
So maybe the movie is going to be substantial. Maybe not go with Black Panther, but it might tie in some type of way. So I look forward to it. With the Ant-Man and Wasp being pushed back all the way to July, that's a nice little jump. But it's being in July, there'll be a summer movie, so kids will be out hopefully around that time.
Because that's what I was thinking too. What you just said.
Yeah. So maybe hopefully the reason is because of production. Maybe they just pushed it back so that way nobody has to worry. If they get a chance to fix their issues, they might undo what they just did. But as of right now, we just got some movies pushed back. 2023 still looks pretty decent. We'll see what these 4 untitled movies are in the calendar. But
one of them is Fantastic Four.
Definitely Fantastic Four, or even I didn't see the Wolverine movie really talked about, but maybe that's one of the untitled movies that they pushed back. They took 2 movies off completely, so we'll figure out what's going on. Maybe, hopefully, whatever they're doing, they get it fixed before not this year, but at least sometime in 2022, they'll get it fixed. Yeah.
And in Feige we trust. So
in Feige
we trust. All right, guys, let's go ahead and turn the page to the real reason why we're here today. As y'all know, we just had a big event go down this weekend, and that's the DC Fandom. I have my opinions on this whole event, but we'll get to that in a minute. There were a lot of things that dropped, trailers, news. Let's just go ahead and get into it, fellas. First, did y'all watch the DC Fandom?
Yeah.
Let me get your overall opinion of the DC Fandom first. Like, what'd you think of the DC Fandom?
It was fun. It was. What made me happy was that the stuff that I wanted to see, I was able to see timely. So being able to have the big releases, the big trailers that we've been waiting for, that we're about to talk about. So the overall, it was all right, but primarily because of those big ones is what carried it. Everything else was like, okay, I don't need all that. I don't need all the fluff with all that. Yep. Give me the meat. Give me the meat. I don't care about my vegetables right now. Give me the meat. Exactly. So yeah, overall it was all right, but yeah, that the meat side of it, the heavy hitters that they brought on, they hit hard. So that was good.
What about you, Cam? Did you see it? You had a chance to see it?
I couldn't see it as it was happening, but I did get, as I was at work, every news I got, I tried to watch a trailer during break. Well, every 15 minutes I got a new trailer of a new movie. So yeah, I tried to enjoy it as much as I could.
Yeah. To be honest with y'all, I really wasn't feeling the DC Fandom like that, man. Last year's was better than this year. It's like Will said, it just felt like it was too much filler. it was a lot of things that we wanted to know more of that they couldn't elaborate on. Like, it was a lot of stuff they were telling us, and they had like little panels for talking about like different movies and stuff. Like, you're talking about the movies, but you're not showing us anything like concept art, something. You know what I mean? Show us something pertaining to the movie. You know what I mean? And so, or the shows or whatever. The way they did it is like with the whole filler part. It's like they sprinkled it in the midst of the stuff that, like Will said, the stuff we wanted to see, like the trailers. Like they might have a trailer of this guy sprinkle in, Puma and Cam Newton are partnering for hats.
And his hats.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they got a Wonder Woman Dove soap and all that type of stuff. Like that type of stuff they was sprinkling in there, and in the midst of like the big key stuff. And then, like, I remember when they had the news flashes with the woman who plays Iris West in the Flash show, and I'm thinking like, okay, those news flashes, I'm gonna drop some news that we ain't ever heard of, and it's just like it wasn't even important stuff. It was just like, oh, okay. And so I literally sat there and watched the whole entire thing. Matter of fact, shout out to John Campea. I watched it on John Campea's show because he was commentating while everything was going on, and even he was like, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I'm just trying to make it entertaining while you know what I mean? So, like I said, I really wasn't a big fan of the whole spectacle of it, but we about to get into some news. How y'all want to do? Y'all want to talk about what we liked about the DC fandom, or you want to do it like that, or you want to go through
Nah, let's just talk about the meat.
Hold on. We don't want to talk about the. Okay, yeah, let's go talk about the meat. What was the Let's go. What was the price?
We can start with the small pieces, but let's get started with the meat, though.
Okay. Right. So, so there were some shows that were going to be coming. Let me ask you: have y'all been watching the HBO Max DC shows like Titan and Doom Patrol and all that? Because they seem to have already greenlit the next seasons on those.
Yeah. I'm 2 episodes behind on Titans. I haven't got started on Doom Patrol yet. I told you that before. Is this Superman and Lois? Is that it's on HBO Max, but I watched it on CW app to keep up with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me see. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just 2 weeks behind on Titans, and haven't started with Doom Patrol yet. But it looks like between the previews of Doom Patrol, it's a good one to get going on. And then Titans, I enjoy Titans. It's, to me, they are doing a lot on it that they don't need to do, but being able to actually see that particular storyline of just having Titans on the TV. Either way, I was going to watch it. Good, bad. Either way, I'm going to watch it. So
that's understandable. It's just, understandable.
Yeah. So it's but it's been that first season was really good. I think they do need to step up with the second season for sure.
Yeah. Have y'all been watching the CW shows?
Seen the Flash. Seen.
You still watch the Flash?
Yeah. Oh yeah, still trying to watch Flash.
Okay, because man, I think I was telling Terry this other day because she asked me like, why don't I watch these shows? I don't know. It just, I guess things are changing. I guess, man, with these shows, because I used to look forward to Titans. I tried to watch Titans, but I can't get into it, man. This season, it's not like the season 1 and season 2. It's like I don't know. And then Doom Patrol, like I said, I know it's like the popular show right now, but I can't get into that too. I don't know what it is, man. I haven't seen Flash in a minute.
What?
Yeah, I haven't seen Flash in a minute, man. Matter of fact, I haven't seen any CW shows in a while, probably except for Superman and Lois. Like I watched like the first probably 4 episodes, maybe 5, and I haven't been back on it since. I don't know, man. It's not grabbing me for some reason. I don't know what it is. And I I used to love them CW shows and stuff, man. Like, I don't in the DC comic shows. It's just well, it was on DC Universe, but now they on HBO Max. But yeah, I used to be into them shows. I don't know what it is, man.
That's once that Harley Quinn drop, I'm definitely watching that.
Oh yeah. Harley Quinn, I'm definitely watching that. That's a given. That's a given. Yeah.
My time.
Oh yeah, I don't know what talking about that. Yeah, definitely want to watch that. That was a show too that they showed, and then they really didn't show any like clip. They showed, but like 5 seconds, but they showed like concept clips going into like the regular clips. Like we thought we were really gonna get like a real Harley Quinn trailer. We didn't really get a Harley Quinn trailer, which is clips. What was another thing? There was a Catwoman animated. Oh no! Forget the Catwoman animated. Are y'all ready for that new Batman animated show?
What is the name of it?
Batman Cape Crusader. It's done by bruh.
Yeah.
Where my wallet at? Give them my wallet. Like, why are we talking right now? You want to just let me just transfer my money over to you? Did
they say where that's going to release it?
No, it's going to be HBO Max. Well, it's HBO Max and Cartoon Network.
Okay. Fantastic.
Is it it's the animated series?
Yeah, it's bro. It's produced by Bruce Timm, the man who came up with Batman animated series, as everybody know, and by J.J. Abrams, by Matt Reeves, the guy who's directing the Batman right now, and who's was one more guy I'm missing. J.J. Abrams. It's somebody else I'm missing, but yeah, heavy hitters, bro. Like, give me this show right now, and you see how they were describing how they're gonna do the show. It's like you're gonna see Batman, evolve throughout the series. You know what I'm saying? Like from it's gonna go for him with the suit with his ears sticking out like this to where it works its way up to how he is now. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see him evolve into the Batman we know today through that series. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. And he said, I think Bruce Timm said it's gonna be a little violent too. Like he said, it's gonna be kind of with the same principle a little bit as Batman animated series, but he said it's gonna be probably a little bit more adult. And I'm like, sign me up. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about? Just go ahead and sign me up right now.
It is the best way to do it, especially for an animated series. Yeah, you need to be able to, just like as far as like comic books, you need to be able to grab the reader or grab the watcher. With a little bit more realistic action, as far as like an animated series can be, it's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I would have loved to see some concept art of that to kind of get an idea what it, you know what I'm saying? Because like, is he gonna still look like the Batman animated series Batman, like the way he's like the drawing, like the chiseled chin, or like how's he gonna look? Because if you leave it to Bruce Timm, that's how Bruce Timm's characters look. Got the little square jaw, and you know what I'm saying, like that.
If it's anything like the poster that they have, he'll have the square jaw.
Yeah. You're right. I didn't think about that. I was kind of, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of hope he looked a little different, but that's fine, man. Matter of fact, y'all remember Batman the 75th anniversary when he had that little short and it was in black and white. He had that old suit on with the gloves that stop right here with the ears that like stick out. It was an old Batman. It was in black and white. It was done by Bruce Timm. It came out on the Batman 75th anniversary. They had some different shorts that came out. They said it's going to kind of be in the vein of that. And I'm like, hey, you talking about some dark noir type stuff, bro? Like, I'm ready. Go ahead and sign me up right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
What's another thing? Oh, this is something that a lot of, like, I guess mainstream comic book guys, fans don't really know about. So Milestone Comics is back. It's a black-owned comic book that's ran by DC. They are known for superheroes like Static Shock and Icon and Rocket. Oh my God!
Yes,
yes. Sign me up, bruh. Listen.
Everything that they was talking about, that was funny. Like when I was telling you about, like with the Static Shock, like, I thought I told you, you did, but it's coming from the mouth. Yeah, it's coming from their mouth. Like that's different.
Because they were talking about doing a Static Shock like live action movie on HBO Max for a while, and they And I remember, I think, was it Comic-Con? It might have been Comic-Con where they had announced, because the reason why we haven't seen too many, Milestone comic superheroes in DC for a little bit is because they had some kind of lawsuit going on. And so now that the lawsuit is over, DC said as soon as that lawsuit was over, let's get this thing going. We got some movies, shows, TVs, everything.
So
the guys who run it. Oh, go ahead.
That explains why I just seen a post that said that Michael B. Jordan is in effect to create the Static Shock series.
Yeah.
Live action Static Shock.
Matter of fact, that was announced, I think, at Comic-Con. Yeah. At Comic-Con,
Okay, man.
Yeah, because like I said, the guys who run Milestone were like, yo, listen, because they were the one that mentioned, like, yes, we had like a little issue with the lawsuit and all that stuff. He said, man, look, now it's over. He said, y'all better look forward to Milestone. We back, man. We're gonna be dropping everything. I said, man, listen, you tell me we can get like a little icon movie or something. The Black Superman.
Yeah.
Where my wallet at? Where my wallet around here somewhere? I'm waiting on merchandise, bro. I'm waiting on merchandise.
All the comics that they were talking about.
Yeah.
Like there was like this comic was dropping. I was like, God damn.
I was in there wondering. I was like, where are the Milestone comic character? Matter of fact, have y'all been watching Young Justice? That's another thing too. Young Justice season 4 is out. I watched the first 2 episodes. They I want to say season 2 had Static and Icon, and I think Rocky was in there too, but they weren't in season 3. And I didn't think about that till now. What I just said about that lawsuit thing, because like I said, we haven't seen anything. Static and them weren't even in the comics for a while. All that, and like now, you know what I'm saying, you see the Rebirth type stuff coming out, and you know what I'm saying, Icon and Rocket coming out. Like, oh yeah, listen, bro, you drop something for them, I'm in there, bro.
Yeah,
I just need some merchandise now. I can come with some merchandise. I can get that.
Exactly.
But let's talk about was it 3 or 4? Well, let's talk about the 3 main trailers. Let's start with actually, you want to count 4. You want to count Shazam. I don't really feel like it was too much to talk about that. It was just kind of showing you some behind the scenes stuff. But let's go ahead and get into the other ones that actually had like an actual teaser made. Let's start with the movie I told Will I was waiting on. I'm ready for this movie so bad right now, bro. And that's Black Adam. Listen.
Okay.
When that trailer came up, bro, and he was sitting there on the ground, he grabbed that dude real fast. I was like, oh my God, it's a Black Adam. This is happening. I was just like, because he was like, oh my God, what's he doing? Like, shh. Let him work. Let him work. So supposedly, bro, those people that the guy he killed, all those people are part of Intergang. So Intergang is going to be in this movie too. I guess they're going to be antagonists. And I'm like, what the heck? At first, I'm trying to figure out why is Intergang way over in, like Europe or whatever, wherever he's from or something. But I was like, what are they doing over there? But I'm just gonna watch the movie to find out. But Intergang is gonna be the antagonists in this movie. So, but what were y'all thoughts on the trailer or the teaser? I'm sorry.
How did you go first?
I think that watching that trailer, I thought about just all the what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe the animosity towards Shazam and Black Adam. And also after watching the trailer, I heard about the people that were playing Hawkman, Cyclone, and Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
And I was excited about seeing Dr. Fate in the movie.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
Because I always heard about him in comic books. And if you ever played Injustice, the video game, I was like, oh man, it's a pretty cool character. So to actually get a little bit more to see about him.
And Pierce Bronson is playing him, so that's
yeah. Says a lot. Yeah, says a lot. I'm excited.
Yeah. So it was basically what started up basically DC Fandom.
Yeah.
And being The Rock, everything that Rock touches ends up just being a money maker. So to me, it was basically like he was born for this role.
Yeah. You said that from day one.
Yeah. As soon as it was announced, it's like they did this one perfect. It was that teaser was fantastic. It was only like a minute or
I wasn't even that.
Yeah, like it was fantastic. It had the basically the crown going.
Yeah.
And then he came down, stayed down on the ground, got talking, and just smashed him and turned him into dust. And
I like how they cut, like his face is covered. You couldn't really see his face, but you see him like kind of turning.
Yeah.
So he's like, you see his arm with the dude and he crumbled. I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah. Hey.
And I can't wait till the movie come out.
All I know is when they they need to bring some of these characters together. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that one looked good. That was one of these the meat ones they were talking about.
Man, they there's a rumor that Henry Cavill might be in this movie. There's a rumor because him and The Rock are good friends, and they were saying that The Rock has been wanting to, Henry to be in the movie because everybody want to see Black Adam versus Superman.
Yeah,
who don't want to see that? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh, man.
It might go Black Adam versus Superman over Shazam versus Black Adam. You know what I'm saying?
I would like that more.
You know what I'm saying? And so it might be a rumor. It might be, I don't know. We don't know yet. We'll have to see. There might be one of them things where like you're not going to really find out until you get to the movie. It's like, oh my God, he got Henry Cavill in the movie. And so
let's say nothing.
Yeah. Man, listen. Oh my God, I'm watching that trailer again when you're done. Like I said, I love that trailer, bro. Like I said, it's one of those teasers. Like, sometimes we get a teaser. It's like, okay, it's a teaser. This is a teaser, like your mouth watering. You want to see more. Like, bro, what is going on? Like, what is this? Like I said, he grabbed that dude.
Why he's so mad?
Like
why he's so mad?
He killing dude as soon as he came out the gate. He just lately killed him. I'm like, oh my God. I said, this is Black Adam right here. This is Black Adam.
They tried to shoot at him. He caught the bullets and everything.
Yeah. He's like, what's this?
Like, he's like, are y'all shoot at me? Okay.
Okay. You just rise up real quick on y'all. Yeah, y'all get the game out here. Okay, show y'all who I be. Man. Like I said, I'm ready. The other movie was, of course, The Flash, featuring this guy here. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get y'all thoughts on the new Flash teaser.
It's not just the Flash, but the Flash Point.
Oh yes, thank you, thank you. Glad you pointed that out. Let me ask y'all a question, man. We're gonna talk theories. Let's talk theories here.
Ooh.
As a matter of fact, before we go, we kind of talk about this too because I got a theory going. So there also is going to be a Batgirl movie, right? And it's already been confirmed that Batman is going to be in the Batgirl movie, right? So people are speculating which Batman is it going to be. So my thing is, they can speculate, but we also know too that J.K. Simmons, who was Commissioner Gordon in the DCEU, is going to be in Batgirl. It's already been confirmed. So I got a theory. It could be two things. It could be Ben Affleck's Batman in there, right?
Yeah.
But I think he kind of has like this idea, like he's ready to move on for Batman. So, but he could change his mind. He did say he had fun making a Flash, so who knows? But I do have a theory about that. I think that this Flash movie, because when Cameron said Flashpoint, I think this is DC's way of soft rebooting the franchise, the DCEU.
Yeah.
I think because the director said that, like, Batman's going to be in here. And they didn't say which Batman. They said the real Batman.
Yeah.
That's very vague. We don't know what they mean by the real Batman. Very vague. Like I said, DCEU is Ben Affleck, but we've been hearing Ben Affleck wants to move on. But we have the Flashpoint movie coming out, which can just reset everything like it did in the comics. So my theory is, I think this Flashpoint is going to introduce us to the new Batman going forward. Now, I know a lot of people are going to think that it's Michael Keaton. I can't see Michael Keaton being Batman, the Batman, as old as he is in these movies. I think he is going to be just in this movie, and that's it. But a lot of people are speculating that he's going to be the Batman in Batgirl, which I don't think that's going to be the case because, like I said, he's older. But I do think that Flashpoint is going to introduce us to the more permanent Batman.
So that would be awesome if they do it that way. To be able to get a reboot, because then we'll be able to. I think if they have a storyline for basically for each movie going forward to bring them together, then that would be perfect. One thing though, I do need Michael Keaton for a couple more movie stuff for Batman Beyond. So
Right.
yeah, I did need him for that. So
I wonder if they ever do a Batman Beyond live action, bro.
Man, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
Especially if they use it off of the Flashpoint. Yeah, if they use the Flashpoint to do Batman Beyond, man, listen, I'd be in that movie so fast. But yeah, I agree. I think that'd be a smart way to play it. Let this be the soft reboot. You can keep some of the characters, not everybody is staying, and then just being able to go from there.
Yeah, like they did. That's how they came up with the new 52.
Yeah.
So yeah, like just it's a soft reboot without you completely just changing everything. You picking and choosing what you want to stay within the DCEU, and then just go from there. Because they want to change tone wise from the Snyderverse. You know what I'm saying? They want to completely just, hey, this is not the Snyderverse. This is the whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and it can kind of, I guess, correct the wrongs of the Justice League. Might get another Justice League, get a better Justice League. Because, there's also rumors that James Gunn might be working on a Justice League movie, or Justice League versus, Suicide Squad or something like that, And, but yeah, this is probably a good way. This is DC's tool to retool, if you will. What you think, Kim?
That'd be the best way to do it. Use Flashpoint to pick and pull the pieces that you need to make a good movie. Ben Affleck being Batman, it'll make sense, but if he's not going to continue to be Batman, it wouldn't make sense. And if he was to use Michael Keaton, I feel like the only way you could really use Michael Keaton is for like a Batman Beyond movie, as far as like to be the old Batman and introducing a younger Batman and teaching him the ropes and everything. But as far as theory, the only way that you could do that now in this Flashpoint movie is if you was to get there and then you have somebody else being Batman that you have potential in, or you're actually just trying to get like information from the Batman that you've shown. Just as far as like to do something specific that's in the movie. Mm-hmm. But yeah, how you're gonna play it, I don't know. But Ben Affleck Ben Affleck wasn't that bad, but if he don't want to do it, I'm not gonna force him.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, maybe instead of like a older Batman, kind of like how the new 52 was, where they made everybody younger. Yeah, had everybody in their primes. Should just get a more, a Batman like in his late 30s, early 40s, like how they did Christian Bale. Like, get somebody in that age range, and he just be Batman from that point on.
And run it on. Like, work with us, we work with you.
Exactly. But speaking of Batman, now we can talk about the main event. Listen, the Batman trailer, second trailer, I guess what you call it, right? Or was it technically the first trailer? Second trailer. First trailer. Going the first one, a teaser, or was it a trailer?
Yeah. Teaser. It's the first official trailer.
Okay. So it's the first trailer then. Okay. But yeah, what were y'all thoughts on this trailer, man? Bruh.
I'm not gonna lie. The first initial scene, the police pulling up to the bar scene. Oh man, that's just like a famous scene in most comic books. The antagonist or the villain is always at the bar or just relaxing after he's done his deeds, but he got caught this time, and all you see is the question mark on top of the coffee.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Autumn Barista, making it work out here.
Man, I'm gonna go out on a limb, guys. Y'all call me crazy. Y'all can get on me in the future when it's come out. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this right now. This is gonna be the best Batman movie of all time. I'm calling it now. I'm calling now.
And I'm gonna say why.
Oh, I can go back and say, remember on October 18th, you said this was the best bet. I'm calling it now. Listen, this Batman, this version of Batman, I feel like so. The reason why I loved Ben Affleck's iteration of Batman in Batman vs Superman, not Justice League, but Batman vs Superman, because I feel like he was a whole different Batman in Justice League. But him as Batman in Batman vs Superman, because I feel like he actually captured the essence of Batman. As far as a lot of people think like, okay, Bruce Wayne, he put the suit on, now he's Batman. Not understanding the psychological part of it. Bruce Wayne technically died in that alley, and then Batman was born. Batman is his face. Bruce Wayne is the mask. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so then on top of that, remember, he saw his parents as a child die right in front of him. That can mess anybody up psychologically, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you don't get the proper help, you know what I'm saying, proper counseling, that can affect you in ways. And you can tell they're implementing a lot of that in this Batman movie here. It's taking a lot of liberties from the Long Halloween and Batman Year One and Batman Year Zero. It's taking a lot of liberties from that. So supposedly in this movie, this is going to be his second year as Batman. So he's still fresh behind the ears. He still does not have an identity of how he wants to go about being Batman. He's very angry. Like, I think I saw the trailers, man, like flipping dude cars over and all that stuff. Like, he's like very angry. And it's like Matt Reeves kind of took what Ben Affleck's character kind of started in Batman vs Superman and just kind of played with it and kind of manifested it and kind of just like, hey, this is how Batman is actually supposed to be. We're going to ground the hell out of this. This thing is super duper grounded. Ain't no that super duper high tech stuff. This is Batman to like its bottom level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, I
started getting money.
Yeah. You know, and like, cause I know a lot of people are kind of upset, like, oh, you know, Rob Pattinson is looking emu. It's like, you got to remember, he didn't work on the his Bruce Wayne persona until later on, because he wants vengeance. Like, he wants to go out there and extract pain. On his criminals. That's the only thing he's thinking about. And so you see in different movies and stuff, like, you remember when Michael Caine's Alfred in the Christopher Nolan movies has said that to Christian Bale's Batman. He's like, man, look, you gotta kind of go out there and kind of put a persona as Bruce Wayne, so that way people won't be asking questions and like, hey man, hold on, you did just come back in town, bro, and then all of a sudden this Batman guy pop up, like, what's going on? You know, you being antisocial, you know all that type of stuff. So yeah, like, he's young right now. He's just young and angry, and not knowing where to point that frustration at. You know what I'm saying? Because you see Ben Affleck's Batman kind of more seasoned and more kind of subdued or whatever. I mean, he had his moment where he beat them dudes up in the warehouse, but overall, you know, you see him kind of more subdued. This is him at his very, very earliest, you know what I'm saying, of being Batman. So he does not have an identity yet. We're going to find, he's going to kind of learn and progress I think they said they're making this to a trilogy. So he's going to learn and progress as he gets on, as time goes on in these three movies.
Oh, wow. See, I had no context as far as the Batman movie. I had no context as far as the Batman movie. So you saying that this is his second year being Batman, so he's literally fresh on the job.
Yeah, because it's taking a lot. I said it's taking a lot of liberties, bro, from Batman Year One. I don't know if you read Batman Year One.
I haven't, but I'll look into it.
Yeah, look into that one, bro. They like the way Catwoman is, like, it's another story. It's another Batman storyline, kind of in that same vein. But of course, the Long Halloween, they got a lot of liberties from the Long Halloween. With the whole murder, like it's like a psychological thriller. It's not like a traditional, comic book movie. It's kind of like with the Joker movie. Like Joker, that was comic book movie technically because the characters in the comics, but like it was something different. That's what they're doing with the Batman movie, which is what I love, man. Like, they're trying something different, and I really feel like Matt Reeves, like, he gets it. And if y'all hear him talk about this movie and like the ideas they had going into this movie and how they wanted to do it, because because even Robert Pattinson kind of talked about it. He said that's the reason why he wanted to jump on board. He's like, man, look, this is not a traditional comic book movie where like, okay, I put this suit on, go beat up bad guys. Like, no. You're really looking at the psyche of Batman as a person. It's like, look, what would happen if somebody killed your parents in front of you as a child? That damages you. And you got this dude who wants to go out here and dress up and be a vigilante and stuff, man, at night and just go do crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Putting his body on the line. Because I know you just saw that one clip where, you know, Andy Serkis was like, you know, if you keep this up, you know, you might not make it. And like, he's like, I don't care. That's where his mind is. Like, bro, I just want to go out here and just put this work in on these dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't about me.
Yeah, it's not even about me.
It ain't about me.
And so, yeah, man, like, listen. And then that end scene, bro, when he's walking up the Penguin and when the car flipped, oh my God, bro. That music. The music.
That was nasty.
Oh my God. Matter of fact, Will, I know I sent you this. Remember I sent you the orchestra that was playing the theme song and he had the little oh my God.
Yeah.
I cannot wait till this movie come out, bro. I cannot wait till this movie come out.
It makes a lot more sense. I'm looking forward to it even more now.
Man, listen. Like I said, it's not a tradition. That's it. Matter of fact, y'all remember the movie 7?
Yeah.
With
Will Smith?
No, 7 with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. We had that little clip of what's in the box.
Yeah.
That's with the writer.
Yeah. Like this is gonna be in the vein of that. It's a psychological thriller. So this is gonna be a whole completely different Batman movie from what we're used to seeing, man.
Oh yeah, especially with the Riddler. So definitely.
Yeah. Like the Riddler, they said that he's gonna be like, because you know the Riddler always got these traps where like, yeah, you gotta get this riddle, or kind of like Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Like you got these traps where like, oh man, like you can you can get the riddle right, but you're missing an arm now or something, or you know, you're breathing to death now or whatever. Like that's kind of like how they say the Riddler is. He's gonna have like these riddles. It's gonna be kind of like with these traps, and like it's gonna be real hard for you to get out these traps. Like you might be down and stuff. Like I know y'all see in the first Batman trailer where that guy had that little letter, and it said to Batman. He was standing on that stage or whatever. And you saw Rob Pattinson kind of like staring at him like mad or whatever. To get that tape on his mouth with the letter. Yeah, that's kind of stuff he's gonna be doing. Like I said, some Jigsaw stuff from like Saw. And like, man, listen, bro, I'm ready, bro. I am ready. They did this one, bro. I'm like I said, I'm going online right now, fellas. I'm going to say this is the best Batman. It's gonna be the best Batman movie of all time.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't either.
The trailer was fantastic. I've watched it a ton.
I was just about to ask y'all how many times y'all watched the trailer.
I'm sitting at right around 8 now.
That's it.
Especially like once I got
I seen at least 15, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Because once I got home, was able to put it on a big screen so I can actually get the sound and everything with it. Yes, this is going to be fun. It's I think that's why I hope like that Flashpoint is done as far as a soft reboot, because if we're able.
You want Patton? I knew you were gonna say that, John.
Integration. Yes. After hearing that, I would want that too. Yeah.
Because like I said, I remember when I was sitting there, I was saying that, I was thinking to myself like they gonna say they want Robert Pattinson. I knew it. I know
it. Just off of the way that it's set up, I think one thing that they've done with Batman is outside of bat nipples, they've worked to, if like for the Dark Knight trilogy, Christian Bale, he wasn't the greatest Batman, but for the trilogy, his villains were fantastic. Like that's one thing you can say from the Michael Keaton. He was a great Batman, and then he also had great villains as well. So there's been different takes from each Batman setup as far as the great villains or the Batman itself. So I think we've reached a point of having the opportunity to having the great Batman and the great villains to go with it as well. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh, you know what, man? There was another movie.
Had a weird Batman voice.
Yeah. Like you kind of hear Robert Pattinson's voice. He's gonna use like a normal kind of voice or whatever, which is fine.
Yeah.
There's another movie that we didn't talk about. What y'all think about the Blue Beetle movie coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Was it the trailer for it?
No. It was they just had like a little panel.
Talked
Yeah, it was
about
like it was talking about
Oh
it.
yeah. I would like to see it. I mean, I don't really know too much about Black Beetle, about Beetle itself, but I would like to see it at least a little more about it. Explain it.
Yeah, because I know there was like rumors that they were gonna do a Blue Beetle and Booster Gold movie, but I think they were gonna do the Ted Cord Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. They're like best friends in the comics and stuff. They're gonna do like a comedy kind of thing, buddy cop type thing.
Yeah.
But I guess they're going with this. Have y'all ever seen Cobra Kai?
No, I've been trying to.
Oh my
get to
god,
it.
y'all need to watch Cobra
good.
Kai, bro. They need
I
to
heard
watch
it's really
Cobra Kai.
good.
It's so good, bro. The main character in Cobra Kai, he's playing the young Hispanic guy. He's playing Blue Beetle. It's directed by a Hispanic director and it is produced by a Hispanic director. The writer is Hispanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that All Latin X group cast or group.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Oh yeah. This is
Jaime Reyes is he's from El Paso.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So
yeah.
And he already bragging about the suit. We didn't get to really see the suit. So he bragging about the suit. So he might be the best suit out of all the DC characters. Like, okay, we're gonna see. You talking mad game, we're gonna see.
You know, there's a guy named Batman in there, right?
Blue Beetle's suit is really high tech too. So
yeah, it is.
It's so I don't know if they're gonna use a lot of CGI for it.
Probably. Because it's another HBO Max movie.
Okay, so they're probably gonna have a nice good funding for it too. So
yeah,
hopefully do it justice. Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna be in the DCEU too. He probably is. Because Batgirl gonna be in the DCEU.
It's almost like an audition, because you've never seen a Blue Beetle movie before, so they're gonna let him do his justice. If he does good enough, you're like, all right, we'll deal with that too. I saw the contract. Yeah. Now we got Blue Beetle too. Look, y'all, look.
Yeah, I think I told Will this before in a previous video. I told him that it's like I think what they're doing is all the heavy hitters are gonna be on the big screen. The characters that are not well known, they're gonna have on HBO Max. They're gonna do the movies on there. Like I said, they got the Blue Beetle movie, they got the Batgirl movie. Excuse me, there was something else that was coming out too. When another movie I think I'm missing.
Peacemaker. Oh, not a movie, no.
Well, it's not a movie; it's a show. Okay, I'll probably think about it later. But yeah. So, Zatanna. Man, they ain't saying about Zatanna, did they?
No.
That's crazy. But yeah, she's supposed to be having a movie on HBO Max. Oh, you know what else I forgot to ask y'all? What y'all think about the Flash suit, the new Flash suit?
With the
Tron.
Tron. Yeah. What y'all think about that?
Hopefully that doesn't stay there. Maybe that's just because he just got out of the
Speed Force.
So maybe that's just part of it.
That's what I was hoping too. But you know where that suit came from, right? Directly out the New 52.
Oh wow.
That's why I'm like, cause when I seen that, I'm just like, I don't know about that one, bro. Like I just feel like, cause I think I told Will I thought that they were gonna change his suit anyway. I already knew they were gonna change the suit. Because they're trying their best to kind of step away from the Snyderverse and they're trying to make this, this own thing or whatever. And I kind of figured they were going to do that, but I didn't think they were going to do the 52, which, he had that suit on in Flashpoint. So it's only right, the Flashpoint leading to the New 52. He got that suit on like in Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Some things going to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe because like I said, man, the way the director said they said the real Batman in that clip. I'm telling you, I think the Flashpoint is going to change some things, bro.
It is. It's definitely. So. If you know about the Flashpoint, I picture the Flashpoint almost like as far as like the Marvel universe as like an absolute as far as like the Doctor Strange episode and What If. When he was trying to bring his wife back, it's almost like an absolute point in time where you just can't change it because if you change this, like you won't become Doctor Strange. So this must happen regardless of whatever you do. So maybe Flashpoint, maybe Flash mother passing away is a point in time where you just can't change it no matter what you do.
I mean, he did it. He changed it in Flashpoint, but then remember the whole entire world was crazy. It was all
You
had the Amazons and the what was it? Amazons and Atlanteans had an all-out world war. Superman never made it to Kent Farm. Batman, Bruce Wayne actually died, and his dad was, Batman, and all that type of stuff, man. Like they I remember, man. I know it was a rumor. I remember when they were talking about doing Flashpoint. A lot of people was interviewing like Jeffrey Morgan because he was Thomas Wayne in the Batman vs Superman movie. And a lot of people were like, "Oh, he's gonna be Batman in the Flashpoint movie." And he was like, "Yeah," he was lobbying like, "Yeah, I would love to be Batman in the Flashpoint movie." But then, of course, they changed it. Now it's gonna be Michael Keaton. Yeah. So instead of him going back in time, they got Barry multiverse hopping. Yeah. So it's a little different from the Flash in the comics, you know what I'm saying? Because when he in Flashpoint, he actually went back in time and messed everything up. This one, he going to a whole, which I know y'all heard Michael Keaton when he was narrating it. He's like, yes, like why you want to save this world so bad? It's like this world. What are you talking about? Oh, you in a whole other world? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Kim. I'm sorry.
I wonder if they're gonna play on with the fact that they're trying to get out the Snyderverse, that means that they're not going to even play on the dark side part at all.
Probably not.
The dark side not even happening at all.
I guess not. I guess we'll find out because we still don't know. We still don't know for sure if Henry Cavill is still part of the DCEU or Ben Affleck. Because everybody else got movies and all this other type of stuff. Momoa, Gadot, now Ezra Miller. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, matter of fact, what I was thinking too? So does that mean that Martian Manhunter is not around now?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
So I don't know. Technically, he wasn't in the original Justice League movie. He was in the Snyder Cut.
But the fact that he was in the Snyder Cut and he had that many scenes, it shows that they had intentions to use him.
No, yeah. Matter of fact. But was he in the original plans though? I thought that was something they threw in like on the Snyder Cut, the new Snyder Cut.
Well, he did pop. Well, you showed it at the scene where Ben Affleck Batman was standing on the water.
No. I'm talking about. But was Martian Manhunter original? Like before Zack Snyder left the project, was he originally on that project to be in the movie? Because I feel like that was something they threw in only in the Snyder Cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that was the original plan to have Martian Manhunter in there.
No, I probably wasn't playing because I never even talked about it until you saw it. You're like, oh, snap. If you knew, you knew. So you saw it, you'd be like, oh, snap, God.
Because you think about it, like, his scenes didn't, like, fit in the movie. You could tell they were shoehorned in the movie. Because where were you at when the Justice League went off and fought Steppenwolf?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you come to Bruce Wayne's house at the end and say, like, oh, yeah, y'all need me. We need you, old man Russell, wherever that was at.
We're just getting that butt kicked.
Yeah. Like, yeah, just call Martian Manhunter whenever you need me. We needed you. We needed you a few hours ago, bro. Where was you at then? You know what I'm saying? When Superman didn't show up, you could have showed up. We could have used both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was like, I don't know if he was originally the plan to be in the movie originally before Zack Snyder left. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Probably not. But all of that's canceled. So,
yeah.
Probably have to do a whole nother rendition of him in general just to get some type of satisfaction.
Yeah. And then maybe the CGI be touched up a little better too, man. Because
again, that's if you wanted to use him.
Yeah, because he's gonna be kind of hard to explain. You know what I mean? Because y'all think about it, man. Martian Manhunter is like overpowered for real, bro. Like he got so many different powers. It's like to the point you damn near more powerful than Superman, bro. It's like, come on now.
Yeah,
you a telepath, you got superhuman strength, speed, all this old stuff. It's like, really, bro? Like,
truthfully, like before you even introduce him, you have to introduce Green Lantern again. So
Yeah.
like,
I mean, matter of fact, they didn't say
yeah.
anything about the Green Lantern Corps either, did they?
No, not at all.
Come on, DC.
You saw that Barry had a ring with a lightning bolt on it, so I don't know what that was.
Well, because you know, in the comics, that's where the Flash suit be at, is in that ring.
Yeah.
Oh.
So supposedly they said that Batman made that for him. Ben Affleck's Batman made that for him. Because that suit he got on the new one, Batman made that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how they're going to introduce it. Maybe they're going to introduce it in such a way to where, like, before, maybe he came from that timeline and Ben Affleck gave him some stuff, and then he dipped off and he went to a whole another part of it.
I think they were saying too that Ben Affleck gave him that so that way he could multi-hop and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
The suits were made for that, but because out of that suit and then the Snyder suit, the one y'all like best.
I say well, I'm looking at the trailer again, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump out on a limb. I'm gonna say this one. This new trailer.
Me too.
Yeah,
I mean, the Tron Light's not that bad. Tron Lights,
right?
The new name, Tron Light suit.
Yeah,
I like Tron.
Yeah, I like Tron too. I don't think about his suit. Why the helmet look like it don't fit his face? Like his mask look like it fit his face. It look like there's a lot of room up under the mouth area and all that, bro. I'm just like his suit need to be real snug. His stuff need to be looking like Grant Gustin's suit on the Flash show. See, he's like real sleek and slim. Like that's how Flash suit supposed to be.
Yeah.
But hey man, if y'all ain't got anything else, man, I guess we can wrap it up. Y'all got anything else I want to add to the DC fandom?
Who was the girl in the Flash trailer? Is that another Flash? The female?
What? And which one?
In Flash.
The movie?
Yes.
No, that was Supergirl.
Yeah. That was Supergirl?
Yeah, from another timeline.
Oh, okay.
Not the Supergirl.
I thought it was a female Flash version. I'm like,
no, that's Supergirl.
Okay, I'm watching again.
He got her from another timeline too.
See, that's what you get when you talk to somebody that watched the trailer 15 times, watched the trailer 8 times, and the person that watched the trailer twice. Okay.
No, listen. What you got to do too, man. You got to start watching those trailer breakdowns too, and they'll tell you all that stuff.
I be trying to watch as much as I can before I watch them. That's after I get to your tier. When I get to tier 15, I'll be like, man, let me go watch this. Maybe I'm missing something now.
Because my fiance, every time we watch anything comic book related, she follow like all these different trailer breakdowns and movie breakdowns, TV show. Like we watch anything like Marvel, turn on that. I gotta watch the breakdown, see what I missed and all that sort of type of stuff. And so with the trailers and stuff, she had me doing that now. It's like, okay, I saw this trailer. Let me see the trailer breakdown, see if there's anything I missed. And I remember that girl, they showed like set photos of her in her Superman suit. By the way, she has the Henry Cavill Superman S. So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So I guess on her Earth, I guess she's actually the super, like the equivalent to Superman or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, I got anything else?
Man, I'm good. Man. Got that meat.
Yes, sir. That was our conversation about the DC fandom, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all enjoyed the DC fandom. It was all right. It could have been better, but hey, it is what it is. But though, we want to thank y'all for rocking with us on another episode of Cuz We're Geeked. Please, guys, pretty please, will y'all help us grow our channel? Like and subscribe to the channel. And go ahead and comment down below, guys. What did y'all think of the DC fandom? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Just go ahead and comment down below, guys. We will be dropping more videos here more frequently for you guys. Man, we're going to try to be a little bit more active. It just life hits us sometimes. We just, we trying. We're definitely trying. Wish we were full-time YouTubers, but we're working on that. Yeah, we're getting
we're all main characters in our own story.
Yes, sir. But with that being said, guys, it is your boy Real. I got my kinfolks Will and my kinfolk Cam.
Yeah, boy.
And y'all stay geeked, and we will catch y'all again here very soon.
Later.